So we wanted to share with you what happens on our dashboard when we put our device in access mode. As seen in the prior video of the app, when we remove the lid, the device goes into access mode real-time telemetry every 3 to 5 second intervals. It's sending data packets up. Very shortly you're going to start seeing the temperature and the humidity drop, and then very shortly thereafter you'll start seeing the weight increase and the fill value increase on the app for the dashboard. And you can see that starting to happen right now. Every 3 to 5 seconds, telemetry is granular enough for the customer to know exactly when to stop filling the tank. In this case, they're shooting for 5 liters. It doesn't matter if they overshoot it a little bit, but the idea is not to overfill the tank. You can see the surface temperature dropping as we're filling the tank. And you'll notice that the fill level is also increasing with the weight. The lid is still open as indicated by the graph. And then as soon as we're done filling this tank, we're going to remove the hose out of it. And we're going to put the lid back on. That'll automatically terminate the access mode and put the device into what's called stabilization mode. See, that's already happening, and you'll stop seeing the telemetry come in real time. I think this might be getting close to the end. Yeah, the lid is on right now and it's in stabilization mode. The next video that we're going to show you is how to be able to drill down in and look at the data on our dashboard as you toggle things on and off. If you have any questions or would like a demo of this system, feel free to contact us. I wanted to share with you the dashboard. When we fill a tank, you can see we just did a fill here this morning, and if I click on this, all of these permissions down here below the graph, if I were to toggle, for example, the fill mode and toggle it off, it would just show the weight. But I can turn these off and on, but to show you when we lifted the lid, I'm going to click on lid status, and you can see the lid was opened at this time. This is the duration of the fill, and then when we put the lid back on, it terminated the access mode. And then if I were to toggle on access mode, you'll see how that correlates to when the lid was put back on and it terminated. So we open the lid, device goes into access mode, lid goes back on, terminates access mode. And now I'm going to show you what the surface temperature of the tank did while we were filling the tank. You can see the drop of the surface temperature was at 14 degrees, and then it plummeted down to, let me see if I can get that granular view, minus 4.8 C, and as soon as we stop filling it, you can see the surface temperature of the tank start coming back to ambient. And then also, interestingly, is the humidity. We've noticed that if the tank fails, humidity plays an important role, so we can also use humidity as an indicator for tank failure. Or, you can use it just to identify the humidity in the laboratory. The other option is we can look at the ambient room temperature, which is here, and you can see after we started filling it, the ambient temperature started to drop a little bit, which would be expected because our device is mounted to the side of the tank and it's dropping the ambient temperature around our device. So as you can see, it's pretty granular. The surface temperature is still about almost a degree off from when it originally was, 14.5 to 13.6, almost a full degree. So that time period was from 8:13 to 8:39. So this tank recovered pretty quickly on the surface temperature. But that's how you can look in and drill down into our system. It's very user friendly. You can see the cryogenic temperature that we have there as well. Let me toggle off the fill mode and access mode. You see how the access mode and lid correlate very much to each other. So I just wanted to share this with you to give you an insight of how the dashboard works. And of course we have all the alert settings here for refill, critically low, max fill levels, unauthorized weight. We can actually let customers know if they put extra weight on the tank while it's in normal function, they'll get an alert saying unauthorized weight added, because that'll throw off the refill alert. So let me know if you got any questions. We'll look forward to addressing those, and thank you for your interest in looking at our solution. Thank you.